First cast. Morning, guys. It is Sunday, the day before Labor Day, and I'm here poking around in running water, so stick around. So this is my fourth morning in a row on the water with this supermoon, but it's been tough. We got the current, we had the hurricane, and then 2 days ago we had 2 hours of just a soaking rain east of 27. So we've got plenty of current everywhere, but these fish, at least up until yesterday, had not really stacked up. So what I decided to do this morning was come out early, and while this moon is still overhead and the sun's about to break, and see if I could get something happening. So that's what we're doing. Also, 2 weeks from yesterday, the BB&B is happening, and that's Bass and Burgers and BS. You can launch from anywhere on the Kissimmee chain. You need to be involved in the Central Florida group chat, so if you're not, send me an email with your information to fishwithae@gmail.com, and I'll get you signed up. It's a team tournament, no entry fee, it's just for fun and bragging rights. We fish till noon, lines out at noon, and then we meet at the port restaurant for lunch and tell a bunch of fish stories. So it's a lot of fun. Everybody who's ever been has a great time. And then we're going to have about close to 20 boats this month. I'm not exactly sure of the count yet, but I know it's getting up there. And hopefully the fish will be biting on the new moon 2 weeks from now. So don't forget, BB&B, September 16th, 2 weeks from yesterday. And be there. You'll enjoy it, I promise. So, if you don't, I'll give you your money back. So I'm sitting here in the current in a creek. The water's up about 10 inches over this time last week, which is great because I couldn't get in here for quite a while. But what I'm doing is I'm sitting in the major part of the current, and I'm casting to the edges of the current, because these fish typically aren't going to be hanging out in this major current. They're going to be sitting around the edges waiting for breakfast to swim by, and they'll do this anywhere on the chain. You know, Marion Creek, London Creek, out on the shell bars if you got current running, Southport Canal, Jack Slough, Tiger, Rosalie, even Otter Slough, if you guys know how to find that, behind Brahma Island. It doesn't run very often, but when it runs, there's a lot of fish in there. But I'm sitting in the middle of the current, and I'm fishing the edges and around the edges of the vegetation where the current is just a little less, and that's where the fish should be stacked up, ready to dart out into the current and grab some breakfast. So let's keep working on this a minute and see what happens. Y'all stick around. Nothing. No bait, no fish, no nothing. Well, let's slide back down. The current's running a little slower. Maybe change presentations, go to a vibe worm, maybe even a weightless fluke. Something a little slower, a little more enticing. So let's try that. Well, the sun just popped over the trees, and there's been a little bit of activity up in here again, so I came back up. One other thing, oh, get it, Buzzsaw. You got it, though. Give it back to me. And he did. Minus my hook. Yep, click, got me clean. Well, I moved out here on the outside line. I hear some bluegill popping, but these bass just aren't doing anything. Supermoon's headed down, the sun's coming up. The crazies will be at the boat ramp soon, so I'm probably going to cut it short this morning. But before I go, I want to talk to you about a different kind of bass club. It's called the Outcast Bass Club. Starts in October. It's the second Saturday of every month. No club dues, no entry fees, no prize money. So, the goal of this club, and it is a team club, is to teach, either be taught or help teach bass fishing. So with no money involved, we keep most of the jack wagons out, and we actually going to have a good time fishing. Good fellowship, good people. It is a catch, weigh, photo, release club. We're not going to bang fish around in a live well. We're going to do our part for conservation and have a tournament and still take care of these fish. It's just going to be it's just going to be a lot of fun. It's basically an exploded version of the BB&B that we've been doing for 2 years now. Like I said, second Saturday every month starting in October. The only cost associated with it is $6 a boat, and that's just to pay for the app usage, that the Fish Donkey app that we're going to use to keep track of everything. So Pastor Bob, who is the president, will be on board with me here in a couple weeks, and we'll go into all the details. But mark your calendars for the second Saturday of every month starting in October, to just have fun on the water, learn something. Part of the angler team of the year, it's not just how you finish, it's going to be how well you help other people catch fish and learn about the sport. So if you've never fished tournaments, this is perfect for you. If you fished a bunch of high dollar tournaments and you're just irritated with it, this is perfect for you. So no matter where you are with your skill level of bass fishing or tournament fishing, this is the place for you. So Outcast Bass Club, more information coming soon. But mark your calendar, second Saturday every month starting in October. It's going to be fun. We're going to be fishing a lot of smaller, less pressured, big fish lakes all over Central Florida, many of which I've never fished. So I'm excited about having to learn something new myself. So be on the lookout in a few weeks for a video with Pastor Bob. So I think I'm going to fish around these pads a little longer, and then I'm going to hit the road. It's Labor Day weekend. We all know the crazies will be out soon, and I'd like to be in the rod shop building a few rods when they hit the ramp. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.